Alrighty, well, this is what we got going on here. Filling in, finished backfilling the septic. Got the field covered up over the weekend. Just gotta cover up this tank. The machines on it for a bit. Just gotta cover up this tank, this pile, flatten it out, and we're out of here till the spring. So let's get it. Get this tripod here, get it set up. Yeah, we were working on this job while it was single digits, and now that we're finished, it's really nice weather. Doesn't figure, but it's just the way she works sometimes, right? Alright, we'll be back. make sure whenever you're backfilling pipe, really of any sorts, you always use this caution tape, this cautionberry sewer line. They make stuff for water lines, storm drain, whatever. In this case, this is sewer. What you're going to want to do is you just follow roughly where your line is. Obviously, you can't see it, but just mark it. That way, if anyone, for some reason, comes in here in the future and digs, they hit this caution tape first and can hand dig to the line, versus if there's nothing there and they find the line and break it. It'll save someone some headache someday, possibly, and it puts good, what I like to call contractor karma out there, where hopefully someone did the same thing for you on something you're digging up, and you hit the caution tape instead of whatever it is you're digging up. They make for conduit, like I said, any utility, really, gas. This is, I forget what they call it, aluminum or whatever like that. Basically, it's metallic. And then they make just regular plastic, like your standard, just normal caution tape type. This stuff's more expensive, but I find that it's better and more durable. So I like to run this. It's good too because you can find it with a metal detector, which is kind of the whole point of it. But yeah. So we're going to cover our line here, and then normally on these septic systems like this, what I do is I like to tie the take a strand probably about this long, 8 inches to a foot. You probably don't have to go a foot, that's probably a little much, but a nice good length, and I tie them around each handle. That way when the homeowner's out here trying to find the septic tank, they can find it. It makes it a little easier for them, and I also put it over the D-box too, and it helps us. It helps from an inspector standpoint too, because I have dug up other people's work where they have marked it correctly, and it just makes it that much easier to find it when you're digging for an inspection. So just a little word of advice or whatnot, and kind of explain what we got going on here. Unfortunately, can't really do much about the frost. I try to get most of it out as I can. We'll try to pick out a little bit of the frost here on the surface, and then continue backfilling this. Don't do this either. All right, I took the camera off the tripod here. I just wanted to show you guys what I was talking about. This is that caution tape on the handles. Just makes it easier for the homeowner to find when they're trying to dig up their septic tank to get it pumped. And like I said, for us inspectors, because I do inspections as well, when you're trying to find your inlet and outlet of the tank, just something to kind of go off of it just makes it that much easier. This is our trench right here. Got the caution tape covered, and now what we'll do is we'll start filling it in with the skid steer and some of the fill. I'm sure some of you guys are wondering why I'm using the Mini to pile up my material and then spread it. So two things going on with that. One is there is a retaining wall, a little field stone wall right here that this material's kind of laying against, so it helps get it off of that, versus if I just went to it with a skid steer in the pile. It's just a little bit easier. And secondly is it breaks up a lot of this frost. If you handle it twice or a couple times, you know, kind of clamp it with the bucket and stack it, it kind of breaks it up a little bit better. Just kind of unfortunately, it's just kind of an added step when you're working this time of year with these temps. This pile was a lot bigger. I get that we're kind of picking up towards the end of the job here, but this pile was a lot bigger before, so I was able to get a lot of the thawed stuff out and in the bottom of the backfill, rather than backfilling with all frost. That way it doesn't heave and cause sinkholes when it does thaw out. But that's what's going on here. I go grab some lunch and then we will pick up after that. so that's it for today. Got the equipment over there lined up, ready to go. We got this very roughly graded here. We're gonna have to come back, obviously, in the spring and clean this up. A lot of this is frozen chunks like that. I just gotta let it thaw out and come back, unfortunately. But that's pretty much all snow right there. Actually, just a little bit of sand on it. But yeah, I mean, it's good to put away for the rest of the winter here. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, I got the equipment lined up here. Track's clean, ready for moving day tomorrow. And yeah, we are out of here until tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, gotta get out of the truck here. Got to get the truck warming up. Gotta move equipment today. Got some fresh snow on everything, so here we go. Shovel this trailer off. How's that view? You guys can see all that? Yep. Nice and heavy. Probably start at this end just to get some of it off here. Kind of one of those things I've been meaning to do and just haven't had time. And of course now I need the trailer. So now we need to do it. At least we got a nice bank to throw everything off of there. Ice. Okay, just at the end. Fun times. Fun times. Need the ice to break up. I know. I'm a bad trailer owner. I probably shouldn't have left all the snow near this line. But they say it's one of those things you mean to get to, and it takes a back burner when other things come up. I'm getting it done now. Nice and warm out where it's nice and heavy. Pick the perfect time to do it. Sarcasm. What am I doing? I'm dumb. Should be pushing it this way, like this. Oh my god, it's so heavy. We took it one piece at a time. And it didn't cost me a dime. Oh shoot. Oh, don't want to lose those. The keys are in the wrong pocket. Steady as she goes. This is way easier. Alright. Since you guys watching all this, we'll come back when she's cleaned. Alright. That's all done. It's all down there. I was just thinking too. I wonder if I'm gonna have a hard time getting this trailer out of here. Get all this snow around it. Oh, we'll see. We got 4-wheel drive. We'll yank that sucker out. I got a skid steer here too if we need it. We'll figure it out one way or another. I know I hate towing with my utility body just because it's new. It's not dually. It's a 3500, which is good, but it's gas. I mean, I have it to tow machines, I can, but I got that F550 right here that's been down for, I don't know how long, 2-3 months already. Got a coolant leak to it, but can't find anyone to fix it for me, so in the meantime we're using this. I'm selling that truck anyways and getting a bigger dump truck this year. You can see too the snow's hanging off the building and it's about to fall down. That's nice. Alright. Alrighty. Of course, like a dingus, I didn't undo my freaking tongue lock. Alright. Pull this truck out of here and hook up the trailer. The good thing about this truck though is I got the backup camera. It's a lot easier to hook up. Yeah, the yard's all snowy. Do what we can, but it's tough plowing here. Like any construction yard. Pull the important parts and you just work around the rest. Oh, jeez. Alrighty. Getting close to our hitch here. Alright, I gotta undo that lock and take this call. I'll be with you guys in a second. Alright, we're back. I think this is the one I want. I just don't know which way these keys go in. There it goes, that's the way. See the way I originally had it. That's not how it always works. This truck up. Oh, of course I'm gonna slip on this. Yep. Oh, you cocksucker. Saw that coming. Put in 4. Oh boy. You know what the problem is now my truck, doesn't it figure? Stupid thing. My truck's something higher than my tongue, than my ball rather, my receiver. So I gotta crank this up some more. Come on. I deal with crap like this. Damn snow. Oh, jeez. Alright, maybe that'll do it. Actually, you know, let's get a better freaking start on this freaking thing. Oh, there we go. I think we got it. Yeah, see, look how high up my truck is. Oh, go back just a little bit. What a freaking mess. What happens when you use your trailer outlet? There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, we've never been able to do that without this backup camera. We're on, so that's half the battle. Hopefully that foot's not frozen into the ground too much. Come on. What the heck? What's this thing doing? Come on. Oh yeah, it's going up. I see it going up. There it goes. That's up all the way. Ooh. Take the pressure off the trailer. Yep. Alright, let's pull this thing out. Actually, you know what? No, I can clunk up these chains without too much headache, hopefully. There we go. And then put our breakaway cable on. Alright, let's get this thing out of here. There's some slack around here. We can work with it. Alrighty. Oh yeah. Pulled right out. That's good. Pulled right out. Perfect. You got live action on the trailer brakes. Make sure you got live action. Our signals. Get our chocks. And we're out of here. Up to the job site. It's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes away. I normally don't go that far, but I did the inspection here. The guy wanted me to do it. Oh yeah, frozen in there. The guy, that one doesn't want to come out. None of these want to come out. I need them too. I'm gonna go get the persuader. Yeah, this guy wanted me to do it. I have to get lights too. So I said, screw it. It's winter. Might as well. Normally I wouldn't, but he said it's winter, so it's already done. Unfortunately for you guys, I decided to embark on this YouTube journey once this job was done. I actually had this camera ordered for a while, and it just came in, and it's already done with the job, so I was trying to get killed here either. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. We got a nice heavy mallet in here. The persuader, or the bill payer. Check out this thing, huh? Do it. If not, I have an extra set of chocks in the shop, but I just don't want to pull them from there quite yet. Oh, more snow's coming off the roof. I might come back. You guys might get some skid steer action. Actually, you probably will, because I'm bringing the skid steer here. There's one. See if we can get this one right-handed. Oh, geez, swing and a miss. Wow. Hitting it this way. There it goes. That was the trick. Alrighty, get our chocks. Alright, I'm gonna put these chocks in the trailer, put this mallet back, and I will see you guys when we get to the job site. Alright, we just got to the job site. Oh. So what our plan is here, oh wow, that trailer got muddy. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's quite a bit of an incline here. It goes uphill, so I don't want to load the machines on this hill. So what I'm gonna have to do, man, my gloves are all stiff. They're all stiff after touching salt. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna warm the machines up. I got some frost blankets here I gotta load up. I'm gonna load those up, strap them down, go down that way. There's a turnaround down there. Come back up, park the truck up on a flat spot, walk down, grab a machine. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth, if you will, but it'll be worth it. saves the truck as much as possible, and makes things a little easier. So we will do that. Start it right up. Grab these frost blankets. Got trash. So I'll probably do is I'll probably grab these tarps first. Under here. Like I said earlier, I really don't like towing with this truck, and this is the situation why, but just gonna have to get used to it. Stuff like this with the hills and stuff like that eats up your transmission. I had a Cat Eye 06 Chevy. It was a 2500 two-wheel drive. So it was a lot light duty truck than this truck, but I ate the transmission away in that thing pretty good towing these machines, especially up this way. Got it rebuilt, it was never really right, so I got rid of it. But well, I got it right and then I got rid of it because I just needed something newer, something bigger. So that's what I did. Frost blanket. This 22-foot trailer is real nice to have. I was running an 18 before. I got the 22 last year. I think it's a 2 or 4 feet flat deck. And let me tell you, that flat deck is nice. I didn't have one on my last one, obviously. It's an 18-footer. And it's kind of a pain. So this one, and this way I figure when I get a bigger dump truck, I want like a 33,000 pound truck, I'll be able to put my implements on the flat spot, or I can put it in the dump bed, but at least I'll have a spot to put my implements. But it's always a pain when you need to strap down a little something, you know, a compactor, or, you know, even stuff like this. You don't have that spot. Driving over it with a machine, with the 4-foot flat spot, flat deck, it's real nice to be able to do that. Hopefully no one's trying to get up that road right now. So we are taking up this whole road. Now that I look at it, I might be, I don't know. It's a tough call. If I should try to load up in this driveway in the machine. I probably could. I don't know though, the truck's really not gonna swing like that, I don't think. I don't know, we gotta figure it out. Much better if we got this thing 64%. Yeah, sorry these videos are kind of cutting in and out. I wanted to kind of do more consistent stuff, but I only have the one battery for now. I have other batteries, I just haven't charged them yet. So I'm just trying to conserve battery as much as possible. Actually, no, is these the ones I want? No, these are not the ones I want. These are not the ones I want. Push the radio back. This is the one I want here. These things. I hate ratchet straps with a passion. Don't worry, don't worry. We're gonna put another one on. Just hang on. Don't run to the comment section yet. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I guess I'll have to unload the truck up there. There's not a lot of room on this road to do too much of anything. Hopefully that stays. Oh, sure, they got messy quick. It's easier just to keep some tension on it rather than screwing with it. Yeah, oh, wait a minute. I ain't going anywhere. There we go. Now we're secure. That's actually part of your CDL test. I got my Class A, and that's actually part of the test, is you have to secure load and say, yep, that's not going anywhere. If you don't, it's an automatic failure. Only for men though. The women don't have to say that. Alright. Don't know what we got for runtime on those machines, but I think I'd probably feel comfortable just killing them right now. It was pretty warm last night and tonight, or this today, so I think we should be good. It's been single ditches pretty much this entire project. Alright, so I got the trailer turned around. You guys didn't miss anything besides lots of cursing and going back and forth like Austin Powers. But I got it. Maybe took a little of snow on over there, but everything's fine. Changed my mind. I'm gonna try to load us up in the driveway. That skid steer is about 1,000 pounds lighter than the Mini, so we will see how it goes with the skid steer. And if it becomes a problem, we will just do the original plan. But I think it might work. If we just put it in 4-wheel, getting out of here, I think we'll be fine. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, slop. Stuck it in the snowbank. Oh, of course. Gotta do what you gotta do, though, right? It's a real tight turnaround down there. If I didn't say that already. Whoa. What am I doing here? Getting these. Tilt it down. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated. I tried moving a truck when I first bought this trailer. It's a dually, and we scraped on the wheel wells a little bit. I talked to my body guy about getting it done before it rusted, but the rust beat us to it, so I don't know. Hopefully I can touch it up and I won't start drooling. My last trailer did that. The wheel wells broke open and started drooling a little bit and bubbling. Try to keep things as nice as possible, but sometimes you just can't help it. Close enough. Slip on the ice here. Nice rusty cheese with salt over them, just the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Yeah, I always strap my machines down in the front first, then the back. That way, when you tighten up the back, it pulls against the front chains. And I was also taught, God, this is the most annoying part. I was also taught that it's good practice because when you do wheeled vehicles, you want to do it in the front. That way, if anything lets go, the front catches it. Rather than if you had it in the back and you got nothing, you're just pulling it off the trailer rather versus securing it to hold it onto the trailer. So it's just what I always do for good practice. And then we do the back. And pull the chocks and we're out of here. One more. We're doing on battery here. 47%. Hopefully I can get out of here, no problems. I mean, worst comes to worst, drop the machine, right? I've got myself into some pretty hairy situations and gotten out of it. So, I'm not too worried about it. Coming down here was real fun. Because I had the machine on the trailer coming down the hill. It was really pushing me. But there's a couple hills that are going to be pretty steep coming out of here on the pavement, but once we get past those, it's pretty much smooth sailing. Okay, pull the chocks. There's one, there's two, I'm actually gonna WD these binders a little bit here. Oh, almost forgot. I wonder what the universal guy thing is for when you put a lever down like that. Are you supposed to say that's not going anywhere? Or is that too mechanical to be saying that too? Oh shit. Yeah, these things are... Oh man, doesn't want to shoot anymore. Well, we'll have to do it at the shop then. We tried. Alright. Let's get out of here. See how this goes. I don't know if you guys can see anything, but we'll try it with the chest mount. Nothing. I don't even remember what I set it at. We'll do it at 7. And then we'll put on our 4-wheel high getting out of here. Ooh. Alright, we gotta turn on our tranny temp too. I like to watch the tranny temp when I'm towing. just to keep an eye on things, make sure she's not overheating. All right, here we go. There goes nothing. If this, oh man, oh. If we would have done this a week ago, we would have been sliding out of here, but that's weird. Just cut out. I don't know why I cut out. Yeah, we've been sliding out of here. This is a week ago. We got lucky, we got some above freezing temps and this road's kind of workable. Oh man. No idea what that humming noise is. I guess the four-wheel driving, that's what I think. Still there. Yeah, that was hard on this. That was hard. We're at 180 temp. 181. Truck is not happy with us right now. Another big hill. Flat land here. Alright, well, we're back on flat land. 208 is our training temp. We started at like 167, I think. So yeah, she got hot. She got real hot. Alright, well, we gotta get home and we'll be right back. Alright, we're done with our journey. Just got back to the shop with the skid steer. Gotta unload it, see what we got for time, and maybe go back for that Mini today. Turn the brake on. did when we chained it down. Brr. Leave those frost blankets on there too. Gotta try to save as much time as we can here to get going. Over here somewhere. Oh man. I wanted to bring us to the gas station, I forgot. Crap. Oh well. All right. Put this down. We will pick this back up at the job site again. Alright, yeah, after that last time I decided to park the park the truck up here and walk down. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but that is a steep hill. Still got a little bit of ice on it, even though it's almost 50. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to walk it up the road here. Hopefully the neighbors don't mind. Yeah, deep ruts. Look at this. Crazy. Almost to make it up this just empty. take that over so it doesn't fall on someone. There. A frost pile. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did that right there from turning around down there when I first got here. I just barely bumped this. I didn't even notice. I just barely bumped it, I didn't even hear it. And I bent that bumper up. Definitely don't make things like they used to, that's for sure. And I bent this tailgate up too when I was putting the hammer back there. Thing bent like nothing. Thin paint and crappy freaking body, that's for sure. Yeah, I've actually did that in my old utility body. I hit one of my old trailers. I stoved in the toolbox, but the bumper was fine. This one I was going up. I was looking on the other side to make sure I was going to drop off into the drainage ditch. I saw I was a little close to the trailer. I thought, oops, pulled forward. I said, oh, let me check just to make sure I didn't bend anything. I got out and that bumper was like that. I don't know how. There's just a barely little bump, like, wouldn't even have known. And just folded that thing like a Pepsi can. Freaking sucks. So I gotta see my body guy about those two things too. But yeah, so far this is working out way better bringing this machine up top. I don't know if you guys could tell too, but I changed the settings a little bit on the GoPro. Just kind of playing around with it, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. So let me know what you guys think, what you guys like. I don't know, I'm new to all this, but I'm willing to learn and listen. Transmission got hot last time pulling out of here, so I figured better not do that again. It's at like 212. I mean, that's not overheating by any stretch, but it's getting up there. I've gotten it up in the 200s before. Yeah, I definitely did not like that, so I figured any less stress we can put on the better, especially with this being the heavier machine now. But it cooled down pretty quick on the ride home with all the hills and stuff we got going on downhill here, so that was a plus. But yeah, where am I at for fuel in this thing? Not bad. All right, let's chain this down and get out of here. Yeah, we're stuck in the snowbank a little bit over there, but that's whatever. Same thing on this. The front closest towards the back of the truck. We're going to be back. Just throw our binders back, or chains and binders out. Hopefully the neighbors don't mind us parking in front of their house. Not really an option at this point. And we had clean tracks for a short while there. Never seem to get everything fully clean anymore. How's it going?
You must have got something done.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good day to drive up this road, you know.
I know. I did it from your house with my skid steer, and I'm like, no way. Not the second time around.
I got something for you.
Oh yeah? Did you hold 500 back?
Well, I got hold for what?
Because I didn't finish grading down there. I had to come back in topsoil.
I don't have all your money.
Okay.
But you want me to just put it in?
I'll take it.
A check for the sand.
Okay. All right. All right.
And, so you still have anything to do down there?
I have to grade it,
Okay.
so I'll have to do that in the spring.
Yeah. Or after it dries out, you mean?
Yeah, after it dries out. So probably like springtime, summertime-ish, maybe something like that. I have to grade it and then seed it. So I'll send you an invoice tonight or tomorrow with the 500 held back for the grading.
Okay.
And then the rest of it, whatever the contract says. So it'll be the final amount minus 500 will be due. I can come by tomorrow or something if you want me to and pick it up, or whenever you're around.
I'll mail it in.
You mail it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that works. Perfect.
All right, well.
All right, I'll see you next few months.
Yeah, try to do it quick, because that guy that's going to buy it, I don't know if he's going to be back and looking around, you know. I
Yeah,
know,
everything's
I know
frozen.
what you're up against.
Yeah, everything's frozen and it's gonna be mucky. So once we get some good weather, I'll get to it.
Whatever you can do.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was our client. Not sure if he knew we were going to be doing the grading in the spring. I thought I had sold it to him, but I could also be wrong. But that's typical practice, is to unfortunately you have to wait till the spring to get the yard in. So we'll have to we'll be back on this job for sure when it gets a little better weather. little easier.
You know, if you take people.
Oh, I hate when it does that. This thing's not going anywhere. She doesn't want to push through the snow. I can see the trailer got wedged back there. Let's see if we can. There we go. There we go. There it goes. Now we're off and cooking. Jeez. Wow. Coming the other way, the other way up the street here. Come on, let's go, man. Let's try it in two-wheel here. Maybe put it in a low gear. She likes that a lot better. She likes that a lot better.